Welcome back, all you crazy human creatures.
Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome to the hi.
Let's go downtown.
Yeah.
Let's go to Clown Town.
At Clown Town, am I not clicking the control button?
No. You were hitting the function button.
I could swear I was hitting the control button.
I don't know. Didn't actually see.
What were we talking about?
You were talking about where Clown Town was. Because I said go downtown to Clown Town.
Yeah, because clowns are like high blood, so I don't really know if they're uptown or not, but
I mean, I would
they're
assume
kind of crazy.
I would assume the clown church has to be everywhere.
Well, I don't know, man.
Boom, 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 doo, 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 doo.
Just good music.
Yeah. You suggest that this place sure looks ripe for some serious power cleaning, cause wow, filthy.
Yeah, I guess. I was planning on cleaning down here anyway. The drones mostly take care of the high blood neighborhoods.
Interesting. Zebra said had low bloods cleaning for him, but maybe he's an exception.
I'm not here to explain cultural dynamics to you. At least not for free. Can we pay you to do it? Also, what was the voice I was doing before? I don't think I'm doing it anymore.
It's just like you were just down here.
Because I started dipping into the nerd voice, so I tried to pull back out of it, and then I don't know if I was doing it anymore.
I don't think so, but when you were just down here.
Just down here somewhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Alright.
You consider mentioning that you are the main character, and thus totally deserving of cultural exposition, but you doubt she'd take that well. Also, it's kind of a weird thing to say, so never mind that. What? Did Boulder explicitly tell you were the main character of a video game? Because I don't recall that.
I mean, not in the route, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Boulder did tell him that.
You show Marcy an alley you recognize, the one with the incinerator where Polypa had gotten rid of her assassination disguise. Here, maybe?
Too easy.
Okay, well, what about this stretch of road where Grimlin killed a dude? There's still quite a bit of purple blood splattered around.
Pretty good. But no. I don't have the right outfit for blood.
Jesus. Picky.
Oh, sorry. Are my personal preferences inconveniencing you?
No, but you aren't used to this shit taking so long to pop off. Usually you've made a friend by this point, or you've been killed.
Wait. Or you've been... So main character officially remembers all routes?
Maybe.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure why that's creepy, but
That sounds creepy to me.
that's really creepy. Actually, somebody has, multiple people in one of the videos mentioned, like in the comments section, that apparently somebody said that, oh, Friendsim routes are canon. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Anyway, ugh. You've been killed before? What are you, a purr beast? 9 lives?
In retrospect, that was also a pretty weird thing to say. You meant it as a metaphor. Sometimes your internal monologue gets out of hand and spills out into your interlocution.
I don't believe that. At all. Whatever, dude.
You're considering just bringing her back to your place to clean up the mess you've made there when you realize Marcy is no longer with you. You turn around to find her gazing down an adjacent street into an empty lot. The space gives you a brief twinge of recognition before it fizzles away to nothing. Probably just deja vu. Or is it the place where the trash monsters lived?
Sure. You talking about, Brain.
What's his face and what's her face?
Yeah, the gremlins?
Yeah.
No. Back up. Back the fuck up. Go away. No, I don't. No.
I can't place it. Wait,
It's the...
this is from Boulder's, like, bad route, right?
Yeah.
Okay. At first, you don't notice the person sitting on the tire pile because without her other half, her silhouette is underwhelming. Hey. I do believe we're going to beat the trash gremlins.
Okay, well that's awesome, but what is she doing without Cooper? But also, why are... And he recognizes the place, no? Wait a minute. This is the voice I was doing for Marcy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of similar to Follicle's voice, except less out of breath.
Yeah. Follicles was basically just a horse whispering all the time, though.
Oh. Oh, fantastic. Hey, Normie.
They're very different.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Follicle. It's been a while. She might notice that you are a whole lot less normal than you used to be.
They're right. They're right. They're weird as hell.
Hey, you are also like 80% more confident than you used to be. You don't back down from insults. Perhaps Marcy... Wait.
What?
I'm trying to understand who is 80% more confident. Is
Main
that...
character.
Oh. Hey, you are also like 80% more confident than you used to be. You don't back down from insults. Perhaps Marcy is the one who is weird because she's the one who is so fucking into cleaning up after people. That's really strange.
Hey, that's a little judgy. Yeah, for real.
Oh, you had been expecting Follicle to join you in mocking Marcy? You didn't want to be too mean or anything? You're just really sick of having your intelligence insulted concerning stuff you absolutely could have no way of knowing about? You wanted to make her look like an asshole, but as usual, it seems to be in fact you who are the asshole. Marcy seems to agree.
Hey, maybe go fuck yourself a little bit. How is this the good route?
You apologize.
Wow,
You didn't mean
is
it.
that text getting smaller?
Yeah, you apologize.
Seriously, just add another speech bubble.
You apologize. You didn't mean it. You just experienced pilot confusion when there's too many friends in one place. You're sorry. You didn't mean to insult her hobby, but she actually doesn't really seem into it. You are just trying to help. You know plenty of lowbloods who do all sorts of activities.
Oh, yeah? Who?
Well, Follicle, for instance. She trolls. Wait, you need another word. She and her boyfriend, harass people, and they seem to enjoy that. Also, there's Skyla and Trixie and Sarava. They all excel in their fields to a certain extent.
Right. So how's that going for them?
Well, you deflate somewhat. Trixie gets skeeved on all the time, and Skyla constantly has to defend her home and Lucius against thieves. Sarava literally had to gouge out their own eyes to downplay their psychic power. Vickery.
Hey, Vickery! He's getting mentioned.
Well, near you can tell Vickery is having a great time falling off cliffs and imagining the firmament above. He might be an outlier and therefore shouldn't be counted. While you're working through your apparent classism through navel-gazing monologue, Marcy is checking Follicle out. Like, really checking her out.
Is Marcy gonna clean Follicle? Who the fuck are you?
Follicle slaps Marcy's hand away.
Keep your fronds to yourself. Oh, hey, we can see your eyes. Holy shit.
Marcy raises her goggles up to her forehead. It's like this whole time I thought she was just like squinting.
Yeah, honestly, she does kind of give that impression. And just the stark contrast to the squinty, just fucking does a fuck you impression of just I don't know, her eyes are really open, so I'm inclined to be like, oh wow, she has really beautiful eyes. When I'm just like, well, I mean, they're just kind of generic troll eyes, but I don't know.
So are these like bifocal goggles, or does she only see out of the little slots? What's with?
I have no idea. But you've got void rot. No shit. Troll Sherlock.
Marcy gives her another once-over. She looks impressed. You honestly can't blame her. If Marcy likes grimy things, well, Follicle is right up her alley. Dirt El Dorado. Selfishly, you wish you'd met Marcy back when you were more of a wreck at the beginning of your adventure.
Huh. You're filthy. And you have no idea what you're talking about. Ow.
Yeah?
Yeah. Also, fuck you.
Marcy touches her on the forehead. Slowly this time, so as not to take her by surprise. Follicle resembles a nervous little bug trying to decide whether or not to scuttle away.
Did you think... Ugh. I get like right in the center of my forehead when I do Follicle's voice. I'm like...
Yeah?
It's like the oxygen in my brain depletes or something.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There's a lot of exhalation going on.
Okay, anyway. I can't remember what Marcy's voice was.
It's just down here.
Right, okay. It's amazing that helps me as much as it does.
Yeah.
Did you think dirt helped keep you insulated? It's actually the opposite of that. If you were less grimy, the energy transfer would be easier.
Alright, Cooperm isn't here, which means her giant battery isn't here yet either.
Yeah, I sent him out for takeout. Okay, Okay. I needed a break. Okay, wait, so you don't... Ow. So you don't mean you sent him to go fetch somebody for you guys to do your weird thing too. You just meant you sent him away. I think. I don't know. Whatever.
But won't she, die?
Not instantly. Does your husk top die as soon as you unplug it? What are you? A fucking void rot scholar? What do you know? I know a lot of things.
You asked Marcy if she's interested in medicine. Maybe she should go into that. Marcy rounds on you in stark irritation. This is the most emotion she's shown since you've met her.
Whatever you're trying to do here, stop. I'm not stupid. What do you think they'd say if I applied to be a medic off-planet? They'd laugh their asses off and hand me a saturated scrub pole. And that's if they're feeling generous. That is what I do. This is what I do. So let me do it!
Chastened and uncharacteristically speechless, you nod and let Marcy turn back to Follicle. You really don't want to just leave it like that, but maybe truly friendly thing here would be less trying to improve your friend's life and just letting them live it. Damon had told you much the same thing all those months ago.
What? Huh?
I don't know.
What did we try to fix Damon?
I don't know. That he's planning to just keep his head down and try to stay alive. It's not uplifting, but maybe not everything has to be. Marcy gives Follicle some advice as to the best way to make sure her body retains as much energy as possible. Follicle groans, and you're pretty sure that if she had eyes, she'd be rolling them. You do notice, however, that she listens.
Aw.
Marcy starts back down the sidewalk after that, pushing her scour dray in front of her. After a moment's hesitation, you follow, half expecting for her to get mad again. Instead, she just slows down so you can catch up. She's pulled her goggles back down over her eyes. You think they're probably more there for social reasons than protective ones. Sheepishly, you apologize for being a busybody back there. You're just really used to wanting to help people out. Kind of for selfish reasons, friendship reasons, but still.
Yeah. It's fine. No hard feelings.
You just like fixing things when they're busted, or when you've busted them through your own chronic idiocy. Sometimes you just want to do what you can. But you think Marcy might understand that a little bit.
Yeah. I think I might. Aw.
Sometimes it be like that.
I can't help but wonder, okay, so I saw some people saying that Boulder was like, okay, so I'm about to get into class affecting stuff, which I'm fairly certain you know nothing about. But people were saying that Boulder was a muse, and it was like more than one person was saying that. I don't remember who all said what. I think the main reasoning was like that because Boulder didn't actually have like in each of the routes there's like been some kind of problem that you help the friend solve or whatever.
Okay.
But Boulder just already has their shit figured out and doesn't need you to solve some kind of life problem for them.
Okay.
And we didn't solve a life problem for Marcy either, so
nope.
Maybe that's not even like. I also saw somebody else mention that each of the Friendsim routes was like going through it's like the psychological thing. I don't remember if it was the hierarchy of needs or if it was something else. But anyway, and they were like, yeah, but they already went through all of them, so I don't know what they're doing now. And I'm not sure how many Friendsims ago that was, but maybe this is just gonna be a theme now with people who already have their shit together. I don't know.
I don't know. Either that or maybe they're all just random little one-off stories.
What? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Just, I don't know, the fandom is weirdly analytical.
Sounds cool.
I guess that's what happens whenever, like, I'm used to stories like, like in Mega Man or whatever. There's not actually character development. There's just, yeah, here's an archetype. And they're interacting with that other archetype over there.
Archetype?
Yeah, archetype.
Archetype.
Archetype?
Archetype. Not archetype.
I mean, that sounds fake, but okay. I feel like there was something I was actually gonna say here at the ending, but then I got off on this tangent about.
I mean, we began by speculating on the nature of the storylines and whether or not this person was a muse or whatever, because that other person was a muse.
No, I wasn't saying that maybe she's a muse.
She's a musing.
It just, like, I don't think she's a muse.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe Boulder could be a muse just because she's, like, all fucking with her fancy being all Zen master shit that I don't fucking know. My point is that since Marcy also doesn't really have anything that we need to fix, that maybe Boulder isn't a muse.
Mm-hmm.
And because the general consensus seems to be that you don't have multiple muses, and I think somebody said that if you have a muse, you're supposed to also have a lord, but I'm not sure if that's true or not, or if they just kind of assumed that.
This game's rules are too confusing for me.
Well, that's probably never even going to come up in Hive Swap or Friendsim, because I highly doubt any of them are going to play S-Grub unless they all use the fancy portal thing that Damek was rigging together to shoot off to some other galaxy, or either that or we're in another Doom timeline or something. Maybe it's a timeline that is supposed to be doomed but isn't actually doomed because they used the game to get out of the Doom timeline? That probably doesn't make sense. You might not even have any idea what I'm talking about.
I mean, no, but I can follow.
Anyway,
I'm used to thinking fourth dimensionally.
I think this ending has basically taken up half the video already.
Yes, because the video was too short. We needed to pad it out for your viewership. Because they can't handle short videos.
I started to be like, well, no, because... And then I was like, oh, right, because of that one comment that one time. Anyway.
That one comment that one time that shall be taken as a representative of all your entire fan base from now on.
Oh, man. Anyway. Right, so... Fucking... Bye, everybody. Finally, just... We're gonna go hang out with the clown. Because, you know...
Good night, you mimes.
Mimes?
Mimes.